Hi everybody. I have a male spirit with me at the moment called Craig, and he wishes to be remembered um, to his wife Emma, his son Peter, and his daughter Gemma. And his words are, "I told you I'd come back." He's he's a very jovial man, and his his humour is quite good. Um, yeah. Oh, right, okay. He's showing me his bedroom when he was a child. He says that there was a war on at the time, Second World War, and he had right, okay, right. He's saying that his relatives, his uncles, his two uncles, right, okay. One was a bomber pilot, and the other one was a hurricane pilot, and they were also avid um, wood carvers, and they carved him various representations of aeroplanes at the time. Um, okay, but right, okay. He's just showing me that his bedroom had various items in. He had um, a metal jacks with a ball, and oh right, okay. He says that he was evacuated um, to thank you, Somerset countryside. He's saying, right, okay. He says it was okay. He says that he used to help with the milking and things. He says it was very nice, and he had a good time. He says he missed his mum. His father was away in the RAF, but he missed them all. And but they all came back safely, which is nice. And when he, yeah, because now he's showing me his happy time, which is in the 50s, and he's showing me a board game that he had. That he wants everybody to remember, because everybody remembers this board game, and it's called Motor Racing, and it's a board game. It's yellow on the front with a car, a racing car. Um, and later he got a globe, and there's various. It's a kid's bedroom basically, but it's these various playing cards and things, especially the Joker and Ace, and right, okay. He's saying that he did his national service in the RAF also, and he enjoyed his time in the RAF. He said that he liked the Spitfires and things that they had. They had high altitude flying planes, and the jets had started to come in, which he didn't really like them. He liked the Second World War planes. He says there weren't many of them around left. But he says they were still in service. But he went to be a pilot, and he realised that he had a problem with his eye. He says I didn't wear glasses, but he says they picked this problem with my eye, so I couldn't be a pilot. So he ended up being an aircraft mechanic, which is better than nothing. And he did his 2 years and came out. He, oh right, okay, yeah. He's telling me that in after his wartime, after his national service, he ended up being a draftsman, and to do with engines and things, because he understood the mechanics of them, and he said that he had a very happy time there with various colleagues. He had a three-bedroom house, and he says that he lived in suburbia and he enjoyed his time. He ended up having a long life and passed in, thank you, 87 years old. He says, yeah. Right, okay. He's telling me that they used to go to, on holiday to Rhyl and Anglesey. And he says that they actually went abroad to the Isle of Wight. He says abroad really wasn't the thing then as such. He says because after the war and things, he says it was difficult to get abroad unless you were flying. He says and the planes weren't like they are today. But he had a happy time also. And right, okay, and going to the Isle of Man, he went there a few times to Douglas, and the town of Douglas, which he enjoyed. He's saying, don't think of it as a loss, but think of it of a life worth lived. Sorry, I do apologise. Think of my life as it was worth living, and I lived my life according to how I wanted to and the best interests for my family. And on that note, he's pulling away and he's saying, I love you all. And he says, I do come around here from time to time, especially when you watch the Battle of Britain and various aeroplane wartime films. And okay, and he's saying that he is the influence on his grandson Philip, who is also interested in airplanes, and he says he sees me, he sees Grandad, and he says I'm happy with that. He says he don't mean him any harm, but he says I love him to bits, and it's just to let you know that he does see him. And on that note, he is pulling away, and I'd just like to say to everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.